What up, everybody? This your boy B-Rob, and I'm back with another edition of the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast.
Got new shows every Sunday.
Random Ramblings with Rob.
Here we go.
If you're a first-time listener, I'd like to thank you oh so much for giving my show a try. And if anybody recommended you to me, I would like to kindly ask you to give that person a crisp high five. Or if you're being socially cautious and everything, you know, COVID's out there and everything and whatnot, you don't want to get too close to nobody. So if you would take your mobile device and go to your favorite social media app of choice and send that person that recommended you to me a well-crafted DM telling them thank you for recommending you to me. Speaking of social media, you can find the Random Ramblers with Rob on various social media platforms to include Twitter at 3R Show, Instagram at The 3R Show. And you can find video content on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch by searching 3R Show. For anything that I may have forgotten to mention and many other different ways that you can help support the podcast, you can go to randomrob.com. Go to randomrob.com and you can find merchandise, somewhat of a Patreon, and you can find our sponsor. Our sponsor is, put the horns on it, Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Go to hooksrub.com and you can find a variety of spices and rubs that I'm going to be using here in a couple minutes to marinate your meats, your vegetables, and whatever else that you put in your mouth hole. You can put Hooks, Rubs, and Spices on it, baby. And you can also get 15% off your order if you use promo code RANDOM when you check out. So remember, go to hooksrub.com and use that promo code RANDOM and you get 15% off your order. Shazam. So, had a guest last episode. We don't have one this episode. I guess I didn't push the issue or whatever. I had someone lined up, but I wasn't aggressive with my securing the bag tactics, I guess. You know, it's just like, I don't like to force myself on people and everything. It's just like, if I ask you to be on the show, you say yes, I'll give you my availability, or you can give me your availability and I can try to work around some stuff and we can make it happen. But if I'm like, hey, come on the show. Sure, I'll come on the show. And then I'll be like, hey, this is when I'm available. And then I don't hear from you after that. I mean, I'm not going to push the issue. I might check back in a week or so or something like that, but I ain't going to be on you every other day, every couple of hours trying to get you here. You know, I feel like things fall in place and in line at the time determined that they needed to be. You know, do I believe that everything is predetermined? I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but I just feel like everything falls into place when it needs to. You know, you think about car accidents. I've been in a few of those. If I would have left my house 5 minutes earlier, I could have avoided an accident. Hell, if I left my house 5 minutes later, I might have avoided that accident. So it's just whenever the time comes to do something or something to happen, it's right on time, for lack of better terms, I guess. You know, so that's just how I be with things. And then I'm also trying to get used to my new work schedule. I'm in the daylight hours now, so it's just trying to configure all that stuff. But the 3R show will be restored to its former glory, you know, giving you hours and hours of content with great guests and everything. I got a couple that I've sent inquiries out to at the moment, just waiting for a little bit of call back or message back or whatever. We get back into the thing to where, like, I love to use email. It establishes a chain and all that other stuff. I mean, all these many years later, all these people that I've talked to throughout my life and everything, I still feel kind of, you know, like if somebody put their phone number as a contact information on their bio or anything like that, I feel weird about calling that person and talking to them. I feel more comfortable doing the email thing. But once again, I've said it many a times that email is one of those, oddly enough, relics of the past. Nobody wants to check their email, use their email, because we done signed up for so much bullshit that, anytime we get something, we think it's spam or some crap like that. So, I think the most professional of professionals use email still and whatnot. And that's who I try to, reach out to, I guess. In my mind, I feel like they're professional, the most professional of the professional. But what I wind up doing is I send out an email, and then I may wait a day or two, maybe even the same day, depending on what I'm doing. And I'll find them on social media when I first initially saw the info, and I'll send them a DM or something and be like, hey, I sent you an email, more formal type, but I was interested in you being on my show. What do you think? And then we get into the dance of how busy that person is to where they see my freaking DMs and everything. And then they hit me up and be like, yeah, I want to do that. And then I'm like, all right, when? And then I don't hear from them again. So I don't know if they vetted me out and went back through my materials and shit and was like, nah, this ain't for me, cause, and then for the life of this show, there's only been maybe less than a handful, maybe less than 5 people that I can really think of that has said no. And I appreciate that. And then it was just like, it was either no or no, I can't right now. In which, that's fine. I mean, I would rather a response than no response, because that shit's infuriating. I sit there and I put in all this time, hopefully try to configure it into my scheduling, make it a thing and whatnot, and I don't hear from a goddamn body. So yeah, it sucks. Sucks all the butt cheeks and everything. So take a sip of water. But coming up in the following week is going to be my 13-year anniversary. Me and Miss B-Rob been kicking it married type for 13 years. And there's been a lot of ups and downs. There was a solid year with up in that 13 to where it was just like, bah humbug. I don't know. I don't know how we got here, but we're here and everything. And then it was a rough beginning, It just, shit. Man, I'm just thinking about it. I'm just playing it all back in my mind. It's been 13 fucking years. And I got a bad memory, so I'm just clinging on to what I can remember. But shit, the first year, hell, not even the first year, the first couple of months of being married was tough. We almost didn't make it through that because of my dumbass. I can fully admit that I was a dumbass in the beginning. And, we almost didn't even, pass the honeymoon phase. So, yeah, I'm glad that we was able to rebound from that situation and, still be here kicking it. So I'm just excited for next week. We're going to take a little mini vacay. Got a couple surprises up my sleeve for Mrs. B-Rob that I won't divulge. And, I've been saying that she don't never listen to these podcasts, so I can pretty much say what the fuck I want. I mean, I have been, but I don't want to spoil this one. But, I believe, if I remember correctly, I've said it many a times what my surprise is on previous episodes. So, if you want to dig back through the archives, and I implore you to, go to randomrob.com. Check out past episodes of Podbean or wherever you listen to your podcast, wherever you're listening to my soft and sultry tones right now. Go back through the archive and listen to some of the old shit. If I have one recommendation for you, not the Michael J. White episode, but I am recommending that one. But if I can the one that I enjoy the most, and it pops up on my little Time Hop app, every year. It's the episode that me, my homeboy Chase, and Jam did. And the name of the episode is Shock Cock. And just the show description for that episode alone is just, it kills me. Because just go back. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just go back and look at it. And listen to the episode called Shock Cock. And everything. So, yeah. Shock that cock. So, I mean, I really don't have anything to harp on. I'm just ready to take this little mini vacay and be with the fam. Me, Mrs. B Rob, and Baby B Rob, and everything. I'll have plenty of pictures. You can check me out on Instagram and you can see all the things and such. But goddamn, 13 years. And it's just like, I'm trying to think of just how much, I guess, I've learned her. Because, I don't know. You get to know a person over 13 years, I guess, right? So I'm just trying to improve upon that. Make the next 13 even better. Because it's death to do us part, motherfucker. And if you're trying to part, it's going to be some death, goddammit. Hey, I'm just bullshitting. I said, don't try to use this against me or whatever. Some oddly awkward shit happened and whatnot. This is not a confession. I didn't do anything. I swear. But yeah, I mean, just wanted to toss that out there. I ain't really got nothing percolating on my mind piece and whatnot. A lot of professional wrestling has happened within the past 2 weeks or whatever. And it's just glorious to see that there's a change in the winds for professional wrestling. And I'm excited to see all of it and partake, since the schedule has changed up, I'll be able to attend and help out my local indies. So yeah, if you're a wrestling fan and you have the opportunities to aid your independent federation that's near you, do so. You'll enjoy it. It'll be fun. Unless they try to exploit you for some shit or whatnot. Then that's not fun at all. So anyway, support your local indies, support AEW or whatever professional wrestling organization that you enjoy. Support them. Because if you can support the wrestlers directly, that'll be even better. Because how to, you support the company and then it trickles down to the professional wrestlers. But if you can find a way to support the wrestlers directly, I highly recommend that you do that. Put the money directly into their pockets. And you can do that with the same with your favorite podcast. If they're on a network, find a way to support your podcasters directly. You can do that directly for the Random Rambles with Rob by going to randomrob.com, buying you fly ass shirt, hat, and all that other cool shit. But I digress. Anyway, you can hit your boy up on the interwebs. I've been having fun with spaces on Twitter. So hit me up on Twitter at 3R Show. Hit me up on the Instagram at the 3R Show. And that way you can see all the hijinks from our anniversary trip and whatnot. And I got some other stuff I got stuff up there from Vegas. I got some 3D camera shit that I use, not 3D, 360 camera shit that I took down in Vegas that I never posted yet. I think I got some of it on my Facebook page. Just search for 3R Show. And you can see that there. I should put it up on YouTube so everybody can see it. I know a lot of people feeling some type of way about Facebook. But yeah, randomrob.com. Find me in all those places. Remember to hook up the sponsor so they can hook me up too. Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Go to hooksrub.com. Use that promo code RANDOM and get that 15% off your order, baby. So I appreciate you for hanging with your boy. I know if you're here for the guests, they're coming. Much like me, hopefully later tonight. But with that being said, I'll see you next time.